Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I should really restart that, but I don't want to because it's been a long day, and I finally figured out this whole camera situation. So now I think I'm just gonna continue recording on my laptop so that I don't have to buy a new camera or anything. So I got it figured out. Sorry, I'm fixing my lighting. So this is a book that I've completely fallen in love with. The first time I read it, it only took me, I think, a grand total of 6 hours from the morning I opened it, and my hair is disasters, and I have pimples, and I'm sorry. But it's, oh my god, it's a good book. It's definitely one that you need to read before you die. So it's called Fangirl. This is actually a very popular book that's been out for a little while now. It's by Rainbow Rowell, or however you pronounce her last name, Rowell. She's also the author of Eleanor and Park, which I've yet to read, but I've heard is absolutely spectacular. So it's on my to-buy list. And maybe then I'll do a review on Eleanor and Park. So, just like all of them, this first, and then I'll read it to you, or I'll give you my version. Kath is a Simon Snow fan. Okay, the whole world is a Simon Snow fan, but for Kath, being a fan is her life, and she's really good at it. She and her twin sister, Wren, ensconced themselves in the Simon Snow series when they were just kids. It's what got them through their mother leaving. Reading, rereading, hanging out in Simon Snow forums, writing Simon Snow fanfiction, dressing up like the characters for every movie premiere. Kath's sister has mostly grown away from fandom, but Kath can't let go. She doesn't want to. Now that they're going to college, Wren has told Kath she doesn't want to be roommates. Kath is on her own, completely outside of her comfort zone. She's got a surly roommate with a charming, always-around boyfriend, a fiction-writing professor who thinks fanfiction is the end of the civilized world, a handsome classmate who only wants to talk about words, and she can't stop worrying about her dad, who's loving and fragile and has never really been alone. For Kath, the question is, can she do this? Can she make it without Wren holding her hand? Is she ready to start living on her own? Does she even want to move on if it means leaving Simon Snow behind? This book means so much to me, and I'm going to fix the camera. Okay. So, this book means a whole crap ton lot to me. It's the only book so far that I've ever found that actually connects on such a deep level with me. Mostly because, as they were talking about, the Simon Snow world is their version of our world, Harry Potter. And I grew up reading Harry Potter. I had Harry Potter read to me. I love Harry Potter. And this book is so deeply enthralling with the fact that it's from the perspective of somebody like me who has social anxiety, who has a really tough time getting out in the world and doing anything, so much so that I, too, didn't know where the cafeteria was for a while. And this book is so beautiful in the way that it portrays people like us who find homes within books, who find homes within characters who may or may not actually exist. But for me, Harry Potter exists. Heck, he walks on red carpets. Hermione Granger. Not only in the movie did Hermione Granger become a very important person in the Ministry of Magic, but Emma Watson is a very important woman in our world, fighting for rights that, much like Hermione Granger, would fight for the rights of house elves and such things like that. There are so many it's all just so, like, tied together, and it's absolutely amazing, and I really need to stop playing with my hair. But it's something that, it's a book that makes me want to read. And I know that's kind of repetitive because I love to read anyways and I want to read more, but this book makes me want to pick up Harry Potter again and read The Chamber of Secrets and The Prisoner of Azkaban and The Sorcerer's Stone, and it makes me want to fall in love with reading, and I definitely fell in love with this book right away. The language is fairly easy to read, the words are fairly small. It's a decently thick book at 433 pages, and I finished it in less than 24 hours. Like, yeah. But the thing about it that I can't really share because it's so personal to me, but I will find a way to say this. I see myself in this, in every aspect. So Kath, who is, so Kath and her twin Ren end up going to college in a larger town than where they're from. And Ren is more of the socially accepted type, where she likes to go out and party, and she likes to go out and drink and have fun with her friends and wear high heels and all that goody goody stuff. And my hair is wow today. Just not in a good way, wow. But Kath is the more socially awkward one, the one who always wants to go home and be with her family, well, what's left of her family, her father, and make sure that he's okay, and she doesn't really care about herself as much. But what she cares about most are the characters in this book series called Simon Snow. And much like the Harry Potter series, it is 7 books long, and I really wish it was an actual series because I would definitely read it. But throughout the book, there are snippets of the Simon Snow series as well that, like, correlate with the chapters that's going on, and it's really, like, a beautiful, like, tie-in. And Kath, while going to college to become an English major, joins a class called fiction writing. And within this class, she's pushed and, like, challenged to new extremes that she's never been challenged with before. And one of those things is not writing fan fiction. And that's really hard for her, and it's something that's really hard for me as well, because that's how I get by. I write fan fiction. Hell yeah. But that's okay. And God, I wish I could make this shorter and not just be like stumbling along, but I can't not stumble because it's so good. It's I wish I could tell you everything about it, but I can't. There's one thing that I need your guys' opinions and thoughts on, is the title male in the series has a name that it's really easy to pronounce, but I don't know if it's Levi, like Chevy, or Levi as in he and I, because it's L-E-V-I. I think it's Levi as in Chevy, but then again, I'm also thinking about, like, Chevy trucks, and the fact that he drives a truck. It's like, why not? name him Levy after his Chevy. But it's so good, guys. Like, if you've ever been in a fandom where you're so in love with the characters or the people, whether it's like Dan and Phil from YouTube, or if it's the Harry Potter series, or if you're like me and watch Supernatural, if you're anybody like that, pick up this book. If it takes you a little while, it takes you a little while. If it takes you 6 hours, it takes you 6 hours. But it's something that you really have to read. Just if you've fallen in love with the character, if you've been so connected that they help you through life, if they are one who gives you the motivation to keep going, who gives you encouragement, who gives you this thought process of being better than who you are, then pick up this book and go read it. It's on pretty much every shelf out there. I got this one at Target, but you can find them at Target. I think I found one at Walmart once. Barnes & Noble will definitely have it, for sure. Most any bookstore. And just, it's really popular, and there's a reason it's popular, guys. It's so good. Just pick it up and read it. And I know I rambled during this because I'm already almost at 12 minutes. But that's okay, because it's important that everybody goes out and reads Fangirl, because it's amazing. Please go out and read it. And I feel like I didn't do this video justice, but I can't just... You really need to read this book before you die. There's a reason I titled this segment that. Go out and find it. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.